Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is NCERT Science Biology Chapter 6 Life Process. So in this in this chapter, we are going to study about life process of living beings. So let's get started. Before we start, if you are new to my channel, subscribe my channel and share to your friends. For more such videos, please hit the bell button. So life process are the basic process in the living organism which are necessary for maintaining their life. So basic life process are nutrition, respiration, transportation and excretion. So these are all the four basic process in our body takes place, that is called life process. So next come to nutrition. What do you mean by nutrition? It is a process of taking food by an organism and its utilization of the body for life process. Next is respiration, is the process by which food burnt in the cells of the body with the help of oxygen and release energy. Then transportation is the process by which food, oxygen, water, waste products are carried from one part of the body to other. Then excretion means it is a process by which waste products are removed from the body. So these are all the process diagram. With the help of this you can easily get to know about this. So this first diagram shows the nutrition, so how we take food and where it goes, small intestine, large intestine, everything. Next, this second one will be the example diagram for respiration, so that is lungs. Next, this is circulatory system. Next, this one is excretion diagram. So about these four process of our body we are going to learn in this chapter. So now, nutrition is the process of taking food and of organism, its utilization by the body to build the body for growth, repair damaged part of the body and for energy. Life on earth depends on the carbon-based molecules, and most of the food are also carbon-based molecules. The outside raw material used by living organisms are food, water and air. So there are two main modes of nutrition. One is autotrophic nutrition, another one is heterotrophic nutrition. So what do you mean by autotrophic nutrition? The organism prepare their own food from the simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So this is called autotrophic. So in simple words, autotrophic means the organism which prepare their own food are called autotrophic. Example, all green plants and some bacteria. Next, heterotrophic nutrition. It is the nutrition in which organisms get their food directly or indirectly from the plants. Example, all animals, fungi and some bacteria. Now come to types of heterotrophic nutrition. So there are three types. One is saprophytic, another one is parasitic, another one is holozoic nutrition. So these are all the three types of heterotrophic nutrition. So what do you mean by saprophytic? Saprophytic nutrition saprophytic nutrition means the nutrition in which organisms get their food from the dead and decay organisms. They break down the food material outside their body and then absorb. Example, mushroom, bread mold, yeast, some bacteria, etc. This is called saprophytic nutrition. Next one, parasitic nutrition is the nutrition in which organisms get their food from the living organism without killing them. Example, cuscuta, orchids, ticks, leaves, leeches, roundworms, tapeworm, these are all come under parasitic nutrition. Then holozoic nutrition is the nutrition in which organisms take food directly and then digest absorb. It's called amoeba, paramecium, birds, fishes, human beings. So these are all the example for this is first one is example mushroom. So that is example for saprohyotic nutrition, and second one is the tapeworm, orchids. This is example for that. Then for third one holozoic nutrition, amoeba. This is amoeba vigor. This is example for that. Next one that is in animal. So now come to nutrition in plant. So nutrition in animal done. So in nutrition in animal there are two types. One is autotrophic, another one is heterotrophic. In heterotrophic there are three types. One is saprohyotic, another one is parasitic, another next one is holozoic. Then now let's learn about nutrition in plants. So nutrition in plants, the process goes by photosynthesis. It is a process by which plants prepare their own food by using carbon dioxide, water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. The food prepared its carbohydrates which is stored in the form of starch. Oxygen is released in this process. This is the equation for this. Then process of photosynthesis. First absorption of light. Second conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Then reduction of carbon dioxide by hydrogen. So this is the process by plant. This is photosynthesis. So plant is there. So if it is green means it has chlorophyll, water, there with the help of solar energy, then carbon dioxide and chlorophyll, they are preparing own food. By using in the preparation of food, oxygen gas is released. Next come to chlorophyll. So let's learn about what is chlorophyll, how it works. Chlorophyll are the green pigment present in the leaves. If we observe a cross section of a leaf under a microscope, we can see these cells containing green dots like structure called chloroplast, which contain chlorophyll. So here if you observe these leaves, you get dark dot line, that is chloroplast, that is the chlorophyll. So this is the diagram. Next, see, this is outer membrane, intermembrane space, inner membrane, stomata, aqueous fluid. So this is leaf chloroplast. So here stomata open to allow carbon dioxide to enter a leaf and water vapor to leave. Now come to stomata. What is stomata? So what is chlorophyll we understood. Now come to what is stomata. Stomata are the tiny pores present in the leaves through which exchange of gas takes place. Each stomata has a pair of guard cells which controls the opening and closing of stomata pore. When the water enters the guard cell, it swells and pore opens, and when guard cells lose water, it shrinks and pores closes. So this is stomata. In the leaf you will get like this small tiny pores. This is called stomata. So this is stomata, nucleus, epidermal cell, water. This is this one guard cells. These are all guard cells. Next one, activity to show that chlorophyll necessary for photosynthesis. This is the activity. Then activity to show that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. Then come to nutrition in animals. So first start about amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular animal. It lives in water. It takes in food and forming finger-like projection called pseudophodia and forms a food vacuole. See here in the figure, in this first figure, this is amoeba. So if it get food, this is food. So this is food. So amoeba while getting food, see it making finger like structure here, finger like structure. So this is finger like structure it making. In next diagram it see here. So that finger like structure projection is called pseudophodia and form a food vacuole. So this becomes vacuole now. Next, inside the food vacuole, the food is digested and absorbed. The undigested food is then sent out through the surface of the cell. So here food is absorbed. After that, unwanted digested food, here digestion, unwanted food is getting out from the surface of this amoeba. So this is nutrition in amoeba. Okay, next come to nutrition in human being, very important. So nutrition in human being takes place in a digestive system. It consists of alimentary canals and glands which produce enzymes which break down food into a smaller molecule. The main organ of the digestive systems are, so first food goes through mouth, then esophagus. Esophagus means food pipe, then go to stomach. After stomach it goes to small intestine. In this diagram here orange is there, this is small intestine, orange part. So here the diagram. So see, so first mouth, so mouth, then this is food pipe. After food pipe it goes to stomach, then after stomach it goes to small intestine. That orange part is there now, that is small intestine. After that large intestine, this green part, this is large intestine. So this is the nutrition in human being. So main glands are salivary gland, gastric glands, liver, pancreas and intestinal glands. This is the image. So next come to, so see here where salivary gland is. This one is salivary gland. These two, yellow is there now, that is salivary gland. This is tongue, this is epiglottis, then esophagus, stomach, liver, next one gallbladder, then pancreas, next one small intestine. Another name for small intestine is ileum, then large intestine. So this part is cecum, this one is colon, this one is rectum. So here is also there. So this is your part. Now let's see how digestion or nutrition takes place in human being. First we take food from by mouth. So in food, the food is broken down into smaller particles by the teeth and mixed with saliva from the salivary gland. Saliva contains the enzyme salivary amylase, which converts starch into a sugar. Then the food passes through the esophagus into the stomach. Then in stomach what will happen? The gastric glands produces gastric juice which contains the enzyme pepsin, hydrochloric acid and mucose. Pepsin breaks down the proteins. Hydrochloric acid makes the medium acidic and helps the action pepsin. Mucus protects the wall of the stomach from the action of the acid. Then the food passes into the small intestine. In the upper part of the small intestine called duodenum, the food is mixed with bile from the liver and pancreatic juice from the pancreas. Bile breaks down fat into a smaller globule. Pancreatic juice contains the enzyme trypsin and lipase. Trypsin breaks down the proteins and lipase break down the fats. In small intestine, the glands, the wall of the small intestine produces the intestinal juice. The enzymes of the intestinal juice convert carbohydrates into a glucose. Then it goes to large intestine. So it absorbs the water and waste material is removed through the anus. So this is nutrition part. So stay tuned for next respiration part.